start with 7th chapter. IFSC. Yes, sir. From the exam point of view, this can be a little easy. From the exam point of view, this can be a little important. There are two reasons for this. First thing is IFSC is a happening topic in India because of various reasons. Second thing is IFSC is a recently added topic to your syllabus. Until then, IFSC was not there. Recently, they have added. So, what type of questions, data and all we don't have. So, in that way, from now, whatever are the 3 chapters pending, all 3 has been recently added. It was not there. Till now, what you have seen, it was already there. In the content, they have changed. But with regards to the subject as such, the chapter as such, it is still the same. They have not changed that. Now, what and all is pending? Debt securities part is pending. This is pending. Fraudulent trade, unfair trade practices, that is pending. So these 3, all these 3 chapters were not there, recently added. It's clear, huh? Pakka na? Okay. So with that, people, first let us start with IFSC. International Financial Service Center. Now, first, people, try to understand what is IFSC, why do we need IFSC, so that you will understand IFSC better. So, till now, I have been telling you, at least in 1 or 2 places, we did speak about an entity called as IFSC. What do you mean by IFSC, people? International Financial Service Center. Why do we need, or what was the reason for India to bring in this IFSC? What changes did it make? And what is our future with regards to IFSC? What do we want to achieve? First thing, why do we need IFSC? What is IFSC? That is IFSC code. Okay, fair enough. You need a IFSC code for online transactions. But that's not the one we are talking about. Okay, no confusion. It's not that IFSC. Banking IFSC Allah we are speaking about. It's a different one. Okay, For foreign investments, for exports, to do the voluminous transactions. Okay. Okay, good. What is the foreign money going outside, coming inside? Okay, to maintain a track record. Okay, now my questions to you. IFSC, first time it was proposed. मित्रों, आज से हमारा देश बढ़ेगा. Correct, huh? Now, sir, first of all, in 2015, this was proposed by then Finance Minister Arun Jaitley, and it was introduced by this government, and they had a vision that we need to undertake this IFSC in India seriously. It was a joke back then, but why did we need IFSC, and is it making any changes in life? And why is it even required? As a country, why do we need it? Now try to understand that. First of all, why do you think? You are saying something like foreign investments and all. Now my question to you, before that, didn't we had foreign transactions? In 2015 budget speech is what I'm telling you, we proposed IFSC. Before that, we didn't have foreign transactions. Before that, we did not have record of foreign transactions.
Some people are there who are working outside our country.
Okay.
They are doing money laundering also in our country. Okay, but we don't have any idea how much money they are making. Sometimes some people also get fake currency somehow.
Okay. So earlier we did not have the record of all this money laundering and all used to happen. Okay, and okay, there we had it, but we did not have a proper channel as such. Okay, and why else?
For proper regulation.
For proper regulation. Okay. See, regulation means I need to create an authority or I need to pass a law. But why did I have to set up one center? I know I've showed you, but because it is relevant, I'm showing it to you again. In that budget speech where we said we want this particular industry, we want this particular IFSC to be started in India, we proposed setup of IFSC in India. The first person that came forward to set up was Gujarat. The Gujarat proposed a new idea. It was a green project. Basically, what is green project? It is starting from scratch. There was nothing like something which was already existing, and on that we built. It was everything started from scratch. It was a new entity. So Gujarat came forward. They said we are going to set up the first IFSC. So accordingly, the rules and regulations were made, and the first ever IFSC, International Finance Service Center, was set up in Gujarat, and today it is called as Gift City. Gujarat International Financial Tech City. That is called as Gift City. Correct? Huh? This is what I think we have seen this in some parts of our class as a Gift City. Okay, now the thing is, why did we even need this infrastructure? Why did India want to contribute in this particular thing? Okay, remember one thing, people. First thing, I told you there are something called as foreign portfolio investors. Now, for example, let us imagine you are investing in a bank. If the bank does not function properly, you know that there is a customer care. You will call the customer care, even if that is not functioning properly. End of the day, you have one ultimate person to cry. You will go and cry with RBI. Correct? Huh? Same thing. Imagine something happens with insurance. You will call. Still you want to cry. You will go and cry with one person called as IRDA, Insurance Regulatory Development Authority. There is something called as pension funds. Same thing. Finance only. Again, this person is not there. You want to cry. There is something called as PFRDA, Pension Fund Regulatory Development Authority. Sir, anything with regards to stock exchange, SEBI. So, in each of the sectors, there were people to go and cry with. As a customer, as a regulator, there was a person. With regards to international financial services were concerned, because we were doing so much of transactions, money flow was happening. Because we have seen so many times in our class only. A foreign investor is coming and investing in India. You're telling that, right? You can raise money. You saw so many instruments also. If you remember, you saw some instruments. Foreign currency convertible bonds, foreign currency exchangeable bonds. You saw so many bonds. Who is investing in that? And who is raising money in that? Who is raising money? Who is issuing FCCB? Indian company is issuing a bond denominated in dollar. Outsiders used to come and invest. Now the question was, where were we issuing this? Where were you issuing? We did not have an infrastructure to issue it in India. If at all I issue in India, if people can come and buy that, it's a foreign bond only. But let them come and buy it in India only. Why should I sell it somewhere else and they need to buy? Sir, where were we selling? We were selling it in Singapore. We were selling it in other markets because we never had a market where you can sell your financial services. You never had a market. Getting the point? For example, you speak about NRIs. Who are NRIs? Non-resident Indians. They come from India. They go and settle abroad. They are making money. As a government, are you doing anything for them to come and invest back into India? No. So he's working there. He's investing in Apple. He's working there. He's investing in Alphabet. He is investing in metaverse, universe, everything is investing, because as a government, what are we doing for them to come and invest back in India? If you remember, Companies Act, OPC definitions changed, resident or otherwise. If you remember, just giving you a cross reference. Now, what did we started doing, people? We started giving a platform. Please come and invest the foreign dollars. Please come and invest here. We are giving you the financial service here. You want to invest into our Indian economy? Come and invest. It is no longer unregulated. We have a proper infrastructure. For example, anything happens in Gift City, you need not go to a court. Gift City in itself has an arbitration cell. It does not come like your other courts. For a foreign investor, that's a very good sign because it is well regulated. So there were so many advantages what Indian government showed, and finally we set up something called as Gift City. That's the first and only, as on today, International Financial Service Center. What do you mean by IFSCA? International Financial Service Center. Correct? Huh? So end of the day, what happens here? Everything with regards to financial services. Sir, what do you mean by everything? Everything. Meaning, with regards to finance, whatever you guys can think of, what and all can come into your head. Insurance, yes, finance only. Investments, finance only. Portfolio management, asset management, mutual funds, finance only. Pension funds, investments, finance only. All of this will happen in Gift City. Understood? So now two things are required in Gift City. One is called as units, meaning companies should go and establish there. No. So the companies which are set up. Okay, first thing, people, I believe in your taxation you would have seen something called as SEZ. Okay, there would have something called as special economic zones. In a country, for us to uplift certain areas which is not properly, how to tell you, now say for example there are some areas which government want to promote because no one is doing business there. To promote such areas, what does government do? Government will identify a piece of land and they will call it as SEZ. Meaning, because you are called as a SEZ, that area is called as a SEZ, you will get lot of benefits. One simple benefit, if you are exporting, there are no taxes. The money will be given back to you. Correct? Sir, why do we need to know SEZ in IFSCA? Remember, IFSCs will be established or situated in SEZ only. Understood? Pakka na? So, by default also, because you are established in SEZ, you are entitled for a lot of benefits. Because you will be exporting, there will be some give and take between the countries. Got it? Yes, sir. Okay, and what are the other advantages? One more thing I told you. The second thing is that people, the companies seeking money can come and list their shares or securities or debentures or whatever you are issuing. You can come and list your securities on stock exchanges in IFSC. Sir, IFSC has a stock exchange. They have a stock exchange and all. Yes, sir. As on today, there are 3 stock exchanges specifically designated to IFSCA. Just like you and me are buying shares, in NSE and BSA, there is a stock exchange specifically created in IFSCA. There are 3. One we are seeing. What is it, sir? It is called as India International Exchange. First of all, what are the 3, sir? The 3 are these things. India International Exchange, NSE, IFSC. What is NSE, IFSC? National Stock Exchange has created one platform in IFSC. That is called as NSE, IFSC. Clear? In your book also it is there. It is in a paragraph form. Everything. It's the same thing only. Just split it into points. Same thing. Everything will be there. Yes, sir. Next one, sir, is India International Bullion Exchange. What is this bullion and all? We'll see a little while later. These are the 3 stock exchanges established in IFSC. Is it clear? Pakka na? Okay. Now let us see how does this, Indian exchange only work. What and all is available. Let us see products. Some things which you guys have already seen. Foreign currency bonds, you know, no? Yes or no? Okay. Foreign currency bonds who have issued, sir? Able to see, Adani International Container Terminal Private Limited. Yes, sir. How much, sir? That's all. That's all. Yes, sir. Got a fair idea, na? So these and all are the instruments. Adani Port, Bank of Baroda, Export Import Bank of India, EXIM. What is EXIM? It's an international. It's a financial institution. Correct? Yes, sir. Why are they raising money? It's a, what is that? What do you call them? It's a regulator. It's a financial institution set up by the government to take care of one sector called export import. Why are they raising money? It's like RBI raising money. Why are they raising? Because look at the rate of interest. How much? 3.250%. Borrow it at a lesser price, give it to you guys only at a higher price. I will give it at 6%. I am paying 3.2%. Isn't it beneficial to me? That's what they do. Understood? Got it? Pakka na? Okay, see, like this only it happens. Yes, hey, everyone will come. Yapar even. Got a fair idea? I'll show you one good bond. Hedge. See here, one bond is there. I think I told you in the class also. Masala bonds. Masala bond, obviously. What is masala bond? Achi masala, king, what is that? Something. Everest. And so all these, Everest king, right? Some king also will come, no? Okay. So when these companies issue, it is called as masala bonds. Yes or no? No. Simple terms, there are two types of bonds. One is called as vanilla bond, one is called as masala bond. Sir, I like chocolate bond. What is vanilla bond and all? What is vanilla bond, masala bond? In short, people, very, very layman terminology I'm telling you. Vanilla bond is a bond which does not have much of complicated structuring of bond. Very simple. No difficult terms and conditions. It's called as vanilla bond. Masala bond, as the name itself says, how do you get a masala? Dal. Correct? Pura dal ke. Whatever has come is called masala bond, meaning terms and conditions and regulations will be more. Understood? Got it? In terms of operation, masala bond will have more and more terms and conditions. Not there for us, but it's a good bond. Understood? Yes, okay. Cholamandalam Investment Fund. Someone the other day was asking about this. No, who is this? Your class? No. Okay. Got a fair idea, na? Yes, sir. Now, sir, why do we need this, sir? Why do we need this, da? I'll tell you. The reason is you try to search about this IFSC topic in general. You may find videos. None of the video will help you understand what is IFSC. Even if one person gives you a good background, I will resign as a teacher. Yes, sir. Because these are truth. You will see, I'm not undermining anyone. Or I'm not saying there is no one. These are certain topics where margin of error is more. The content is very, you can say it's like sensitive. I cannot say everything or I cannot say anything. Or you need to know something about this. What if I just say something and if it is wrong? So people will play that safe game. Simply they will explain, they will make you write a crisp thing. Getting the point? Yes, sir. For example, why did I only take up IFSC like towards the last? I almost had to do a research for around 15 to 18 days. Because you will never always remember, the statutory intention will never be available. Why IFSC? Everyone will say IFSC is International Financial Service Center. A simple question. Why do you need it? Correct? If you get that in your mind, that's what I always say. A background for a chapter is very important. You will know what is a chapter. Yes, sir. Okay. Now see here. The second reason I'm telling you why do we need IFSC. See here. See if you're able to see timings. Is it visible? Where is it? Third one, trading. Good, see even you learned. See sir, people generally when will our market open, people? NSE, PSE, when will it open? 9:15. You're telling foreign portfolio investors to come and invest. How will they invest? Foreign institutional investors, how will they invest? They have to invest through stock exchange only, no? Yes or no? Da? Yes or no? A foreigner is living in India, na? Then where is he living? Abroad. What time does the market open? 9:15. Is it your time or his time? What time does IFSC open? IFSC is more towards foreign investors. And there are certain segments which are open for more than 10 hours, 12 hours also, unlike our usual stock exchange. Why? To make sure we are taking care of lot of countries. That's the reason you have something called a SEER. Session 1, properly made for the foreign investors to come. Now, don't you think it is so much aligned? The people feel the stock exchange is built for us. Now, even till today, we were getting foreign portfolio investment. They were operating according to our timings. We are giving them a platform which is open to your timings. It attracts, huh? Yes, huh? So that was also one of the reason for concentrating on IFSC. Second, I don't know how many I told. Third one, keep it. First one was it gives an access to the Indian companies to the overall outwards market, meaning for foreign currencies to come in. Second thing, it's a good way for the investors to come in because the regulatory is built for you to make sure it is taken care of you. The third thing, people, talent retention. What do you mean by that? Now let us take for example, you're really good in financial laws. The first thing that comes to you, fly to Singapore. You have a bright future. Why? For you, there is no growth in India because there is nothing on finance where you can explore being in India. You have to travel abroad. Correct? Huh? IFSC tries to retain the talent also. It's not only like an additional point I'm telling you, logically think. Instead of me having to go to Singapore, I can work for global companies being here. Correct? Huh? Sir, and a foreign company wants to come and raise money from India. Can they come? Yes, people. There is a stock exchange made for you only. Your companies can get listed here. Getting the point? All of you understanding? Okay, what is this NSE and the other one, India International Exchange? India International Exchange is a stock exchange which belongs to BSE. This is a stock exchange which is set up by NSE. Yes, sir. These are the two stock exchanges that has been set up in the IFSC. It's clear? Yes, sir. There is one more thing I was looking for. People, now see here. Is it working, Ada? Working? Okay. Yes, sir. Now, people, see here. Here, people, there is an equity derivative, currency derivative. There is something called a SEER. There, can Indians invest? Which companies are there, sir? Ye dekho. Where is that? Ye dekho. Alphabet. Who wants Alphabet and all? Alphabet is the name of the company. It's nothing but Google. Sir, ye dekho. Ye dekho. Pfizer Allah, Pfizer ka upar. Microsoft. Good. Yes. Now till today, as a person, if I had to invest, I was still investing. You know how people used to invest? There used to be a foreign intermediary. I blindly have to trust a person set up in a Singapore or Dubai or any other place. Blindly I need to person. I don't even know whether he exists there or not. Being here, I need to give my money and that person will invest in my name. Equivalent shares will be taken. If it goes up, he will sell. The money will be given back to me. Regulatory requirements according to that country. Whether something happens between you, tomorrow he does something, the shares will be in their name, not your name. And what will you fight from here to Singapore? How much will you invest? $100 will invest. What will you fight? Today, the regulatory requirements are changing. It is coming back to India, being set up in India. Got it, huh? Yes, sir. So this was the overall intention of IFSC. What is the intention? We want the economy to grow. We want foreign currency to come in. Easiest way, foreigner, for you a stock exchange is built. You are coming and investing into India. Direct currency that is coming into India is dollars. Where you have to break so much of your head. The direct currency that is coming is dollars. Correct, huh? Yes, sir. So that was the overall purpose of we establishing IFSC. What a fair idea? Yes. So look at the points. What is IFSC? We'll write certain points, but just look at the introduction thing. What is master? Mastercard. Where is Mastercard? Mastercard. Your Visa. What do you call? Credit cards you get? The debit card and credit card, they are the service providers. You will get two cards only that is there. One is Visa, one is Mastercard. RuPay, very less. Most of it will be Visa and Mastercard. Huh? Yeah. They are the Rasoi Allah, Razor Pay. Razor Pay. It's like payment gateway. Correct. Yes, sir. Now, you know, in the same speech, in 2015 budget speech, they announced that by 2020, we want to create, I think, around 1.5 lakh job opportunities in this place, Gujarat. But as on today's date, I think they have created around 17,000 jobs. But it's still a good number for a place to be built like that. Second thing is that now how will it grow? Infrastructure. You should see that place. 6-lane connectivity, metro, anywhere from Ahmedabad you can connect to Gujarat. Complete infrastructure is going up. And international airport is being built there. And second thing is units that will come in. What do you mean by units? You have set up a service center. Building is come. In building, who will come and sit? Companies will come and sit. Remember, companies in SCZ is always termed as units. When you have to refer to a company which is set up in SCZ, we term it as units. Get it? So there is more and more units coming. Now the question you guys can ask, why will a person have to go and set up a company there? Why? What is the purpose? First thing, like this it is given, what? Tax benefit. You know how many years? 10 years, zero tax. And you can choose which 10 years. Please come. Sir, anyone? Yes. For example, let us imagine JP Morgan comes and sets up their investment there. JP Morgan, you are already established in India. You have a unit in Bangalore. Yes, they have a unit in Bangalore. You do the same business from being in Gujarat. 10 years, zero tax. Won't you do? Yes, you will do. Thousands of crores benefit. Understood? Got it? Now, people, the transactions done in general Indian economy is always measured in terms of millions, billions. How many? What do you mean by million? How much is million? 10 lakh. Billion? 100 crore. 100 lakhs? How much is 1 billion? I don't know. I'm asking. 1 billion people is 100 crore. Now the question is, how much is 1 trillion? Sir, trillion, we know millions. A trillion kaun hai, sir? How much is trillion? 1,000 crore? 10,000? How much is 1 trillion? Many crores, sir. That though I know. It is many crores. 1 trillion is 1 lakh crores. India's next vision is by 2030, we need to touch $5 trillion economy.
India was a $5 trillion economy.
India is a $5 trillion economy.
India was $3 trillion economy by defeating Britain. Yeah, I know that.
Not directly. In terms of GDP, in terms of economy, we are not yet there as a market leaders. So they want to go towards that. I'll be telling you there are other things also. So our next goal is to go towards $5 trillion economy. 1 trillion, 1 lakh crores. 5 trillion, 5 lakh crores. Dollar. Multiply karo, 85. That's the number. Is it a good number? Very good number. IFSC, it acts like one butter on the bread. You have a very big goal. They will easily help you to achieve that. Obviously, FII, one foreign institutional investor comes, he brings you that hundreds and thousands of crores just like that. Without him, how will you get so much of money done? Simply you'll write in speeches, I need to get this much. How will you get? If without a source, this is a source. That's the reason they act as a catalyst. Catalyst is whichever increases the speed of the process is called as a catalyst. For example, petrol is a catalyst to catch fire. It burning, it speeds the process of burning. Got it? Understood? If they're asking something, you'll be able to write. Pakka question will come. 100%. One question from IFSC, it will come. Promise on you. Why on you, sir? I need to teach many more batches. Okay, understood? So, sir, background, sir. So, the same thing is given in paragraph. I just put it in the points. So, sir, background on capital market and securities sector in International Financial Service Center. Background on capital market and securities sector. So, okay. Role of securities market in the domestic sector. Domestic sector is us, we. In domestic sector, what was the role of capital market? After teaching some 13 chapters, I am telling what is the role. What is the role? What is the stock exchange capital market doing? Very good people. It is taking money from investors. It is giving to companies. Correct? Yes. What is the role of same capital market in IFSC? For a normal domestic sector, they are taking money from investor, they are giving it to the company. What are they doing it in the IFSC so specifically, so specially? What are they doing? They are doing a twin goal systems. They are establishing two things, people. One, on one hand, it provides Indian companies access to foreign capital. Correct? Masala bond, foreign currency bond, vanilla bond. Correct? It is giving you an access to tap the foreign market. Being in India, Adani tapped some 3 and some 8 or 10 or dots. I mean zeros, dollar. Correct? Adani foreign currency. Sitting in India, you raised money, no? Yes or no? Dollars sitting in India, you got. You need to go in the 2015 mode and you need to realize what is happening. Earlier, Adani had to go to Dubai, pay some 8 to 10 intermediaries there and raise that money. You need to go to Singapore. You need to go to London Stock Exchange. And that is being facilitated for you sitting right in your own city. Look at the amount you will save. Yes or no? Okay. So first one, understood? Sitting here, you are getting access to foreign capital. Yes, sir. Next one now. IFSC aims to attract foreign investments and non-resident Indians, NRIs. Please come in. I'm giving you a very good company. Invest here only. So they can directly invest in dollars only. No conversion, nothing required. Got it? Is it helpful or not? Yes, sir. So twin goal, understood? We are inviting investors also. Indian companies are getting access to the foreign currency also. Okay. Fund ecosystem in IFSC, meaning, okay, you are telling that IFSC is there. Who and all can take benefit of the fund collected here, meaning dollars is coming in. Who and all can access this, they are telling you. The fund ecosystem in IFSC can contribute to attracting foreign investments in specific sectors such as startups. They can go, they can raise money. Yes, possible. SMEs, small and medium enterprises, they can raise money, listing here or getting access, raising debt, you can do it. Green and sustainable projects, EVA, electric vehicles, hydrogen, come on, real estate, infrastructure, ayyo, What is this real estate infrastructure? REIT, InvIT, it was there if you saw. In the stock exchange, REIT and InvIT were there. Yes, sir. Listing of foreign currency bonds and masala bonds, my God. Understood? We saw this note. Masala bond can raise capital by listing foreign currency bonds and masala bonds on stock exchange in IFSCA. Has anyone done? We saw. Oh, Adani has done it or not? Exim, they have done no. IFSC infrastructure in capital markets. They have totally 3 stock exchanges. IFSC infrastructure in capital market includes 3 stock exchanges. One is India International Exchange. This is set up by BSA. Next one is NSE IFSCA, set up by NSE specifically for IFSC stock exchange. Third one is India International Bullion Exchange. ये bullion क्या है रे? Bullion, people, is nothing but trading of metal. Trading of metal. For example, people, gold, silver, like commodities you say, bullions. That's called as bullion trade. Commodities, gold bonds, silver bonds. So things like that can be sold here. That's called as bullion exchange. Got it? Yes, okay. And various other financial entities will also be there. Why? Only stock exchange is there. And who else has to be there? All your intermediaries you saw till now. Who? Depository participants, depositories, brokers, everyone will come. Correct? No. Again, you need an account there. You need a demat account there. Everyone will come. See. Clearing corporation, depository, brokers, clearing members, depository participants, custodians, investment advisors, portfolio. Chapter 6. Correct? Yes or no? Sir, now sir, you said if something happens, I can go and cry with RBI, IRDA, SEBI, PFRDA. I'm crying in so many places. Now a foreign investor also wants to cry. Where will he go and cry? So specifically, a regulator has been established for IFSC. The regulator is called IFSC, International Financial Service Center Authority. Okay. We'll see the last part is completely authority only. Benchmarking regulation and global hub aspiration. Global hub aspiration. What do you mean by aspire? Whatever, you know what? There's a wonderful point they have written. When I'm writing that point, I'll explain you. Till today, we were importing the financial services. What do you mean by import? We did not have, we are getting it from outside. Today, we are exporting financial services. Whatever reason we went outside, now people are coming and getting done in Indian IFSC. Getting the point? So countries, various countries, the companies, now even they also, they do not have IFSC of their own. But still they need to issue their bonds. What can they do? They can come and utilize the benefits of this. They can come and list here. So you get access. So we have reached a point where we are exporting our financial services. Good? No? Yes, sir.
We can list our companies also in foreign.
Yes, possible. We saw that no bonds and all you can issue. That and all is possible. Yes. Clear? Understood? Okay, na? Okay. We'll see one topic and go for a break. Yes, sir. Okay, do one thing. Write down something called as necessity of IFSC for domestic economy. Necessity for IFSC of domestic economy. Just thinking if something can be asked, I'm just making you write that. Necessity of IFSC for domestic economy. Yes, necessity of IFSC for domestic economy. Why do we need them? What is the use? What is the purpose? The purpose is, I'll be writing under 3. Left one is the maximum. Right one is like, okay. Plan your page accordingly. See, this word is only so good. onshore the offshore IFSC. Wow, wow. Onshore the offshore IFSC. Wow, wow. Good note. If at all something happens, I think they can even ask this as a commentary based question. Onshore the offshore IFSC. Comment. Are you getting how commentary based questions also will be chosen? Something like this. Yeah? Okay. Now what is this? India can no longer afford to play a passive role in international financial service ecosystem. India's gift IFSC is transferring India from being an importer of international financial services to exporter, or write on, instead of writing exporter, to self-reliant and exporter of IFS, International Financial Services. They can ask you that commentary based question. Clear? They online now. It acts as a catalyst. To achieve what? $5 trillion economy. Like that's like India's vision. And what in all we do here, sir? The services offered here are banking related, asset management, insurance related, and of course capital market. Yes, sir. The last one, to retain the bright young Indian talent. To retain the bright young Indian talent in finance and information technology from having to travel abroad, to retain the bright young Indian talent in finance and information technology from having to travel abroad for the career. Done? Yes, sir. Currently, yes, JP Morgan is working there. They do this banking services. ICAI is also there. Like that, yes, there are some companies around 12,000 jobs or 15,000 jobs, which is already there. I think it's 15,000, somewhere around 15,000. Yes, sir. Clear, So, sir, this is the need of IFSC for India economy. Now, left side, concentrate on that. Onshore the offshore IFSC. What do you mean by offshore? Offshore we always refer to foreign, outside India. Onshore means in India. So till today, where were we going for the financial services? We were going abroad. We are onshoring the offshore international financial services. Till today, you are going it for abroad. We are bringing it to India only. That's the reason they bring up with a coin called as onshoring the offshoring of IFSC. Clear? Huh? That's what you have written here. India can no longer afford to play a passive role in IFS ecosystem globally. We were part of it, but we were not playing the active role. We were passive. We did not do anything significant. We cannot stay so forever. Hence, we came up with the gift IFSC, which is helping India to stop importing financial services, become self-reliant. First thing, we are serving all our purpose, and not only that, we are also exporting this financial services. Clear? Huh? Yes, sir. So if you understand the background, you understand these words. If not, Golimar. Correct? Huh? Okay. It acts as a catalyst to achieve $5 trillion economy. That's India's vision. By 2030, they want to achieve that. Acting as a catalyst, IFSC is playing its role, and not only like just the role, they are speeding up the process. What are all services offered here? Banking, asset management, insurance, capital market, all the people related to it are available there. Clear? Huh? That's why it is called international financial services, right? Financial services can be a lot. A mutual fund. It's not directly capital market, but it is still asset management. Insurance companies, they come. PFRDA, pension, money only, no? Banking services. A person resident there has to transfer some money. You can route it through this exchange. Got it? Yes, sir. To retain the bright young Indian, correct? Yes, sir. Don't have to go abroad. Everything is here only. Be here only. Yes, sir. So that is your need for Indian economy. Chalo. We'll go for a break and come. Okay. Go for a break and come. After this, we have another 2 chapters. Okay. People, no matter what, this week will be the last for capital market. I think so. I hope so. So accordingly, we'll see. Tomorrow you will have Vikas sir's class, and Friday and Saturday and Sunday I'll only be taking. We'll see how we are progressing with the syllabus. Accordingly, we can finish it up.